I'm back. Road Rants for Black and White Network. Well, this is really going to piss them off. You can believe that. But it seems Elon Musk, he wants to come out and elevate citizen journalism. How about that? Voices, much like myself and John Matrix. This is absolutely fantastic. And why is he wanting to do this? He wants to combat disinformation from what he refers to as the mainstream media elite. Now, look, that's something we've all known for a good long time, that we get a lot of things that is, well, to use the term biased, understatement of the century, right? It influences everything. Elections, I mean, you name it. It's, we get, generally speaking, an extreme leftist version of the media relayed out to the general public. Now, a lot of people have caught on to that, and CNN's ratings have dropped. MSNBC's ratings on a lot of their shows, especially their radical shows like Joy Reid, and of course Tiffany Cross just got her ass ran off. Those ratings are not good, right? And it's because people have started figuring some things out. So let's get to Elon. He's also working on that blue check mark fiasco. I have not gotten my blue check mark as of yet. Once he gets the bugs ironed out at Rhodes Rants. Yeah, what is that right? No, I can't remember. I'm on there. Rhodes Rants, yeah. Anyway, Elon Musk pledges to elevate citizen journalism to combat mainstream media misinformation. Oh, God, that's beautiful. Post-millennial. Elon Musk brought some optimism to the doom scrollers of Twitter on Friday, expressing his intention to have Twitter pursue the, quote, goal of elevating citizen journalism. Though, quote, the media elite will try everything to stop that from happening. Of course they will. You've even got the White House talking about him being a, quote, unquote, national security threat. He followed up with, quote, mainstream media will still thrive, but increased competition from citizens will cause them to be more accurate, as their oligopoly on information is disrupted. That is going to be something fantastic. Twitter has been a place where journalism reporting with left-wing bias have felt certain measure of safety. When they have expressed perspective as fact or made assumptions based on misconceptions, the platform has upheld those views, backed them, and boosted them. That's right. Well, we really saw it with the Wuhan virus, did we not? This was evident with narratives surrounding elections, the COVID pandemic, concepts of Russian collusion, immigration, gender ideology, and so many other areas. For conservative-leaning journalists, the platform, while still an essential tool for the distribution of articles, has fraught with landmines and pitfalls. Yeah, they've tried to squash our voice. The wrong word was enough to be reported for hate speech and be suspended. Saying outright that a man who impersonates a woman is still a man, for example, or that vaccines have, in certain cases, caused more harm than good, or even that face masks are not foolproof method of avoiding and preventing contraction of airborne illnesses, has been enough for Twitter mobs to jump in, restrict, censor, and suppress, and or just kick your ass right off the platform. In so many cases, which was suppressed by Twitter as well as other social media platforms under the guise of being misinformation or disinformation, later proved to be true. While Jack Dorsey and Mark Zuckerberg walked back the notoriously bad censorship on both their platforms of reporting from the New York Post on the influence peddling by Hunter Biden on the behalf of Joe Biden and the entire family, on other topics, neither platform has made amends. On the origins of COVID, the efficacy of vaccines or lockdowns, gender ideology, child changes, sex changes, and so many other areas, the platform has simply made the assumption that the left-leaning pundits are right and the conservative pundits are wrong and acted accordingly. they'll nail your ass on things like transgender, like going on there and blatantly calling like Leah Thomas a man. Well, I mean, you know, if the shoe fits, wear it. But things just as simple as that can get you suspended. No shit. Just ask Jordan Peterson. Additionally, they've done this not only with the approval of the Biden regime, but with their encouragement and help. The Department of Homeland Security, as well as government officials working on COVID, conspired with tech companies to tell them what to suppress and censor. Yeah, there was a story out a week or two ago where it was proven that the government had contacts with various social media platforms and was literally reaching out to said platforms to tell them to suppress and or kill stories on the platform, even though the story may have well been true. That's interesting, is it not? To instruct them as to what constituted misinformation and disinformation, though repeatedly that which contradicted their narrative on COVID, climate change, Ukraine, and the Biden family was classified as misinformation. Yeah. So, I mean, look, he continues to try to do things that is evening the playing field for voices like mine. I mean, you know, redneck on here giving you his opinion about various topics that might not be construed as real popular with the left-leaning side of the aisle. Thanks, Elon. I appreciate that. Like I said, Twitter seems to be a better place right now. I mean, again, I'm seeing more conservative voices that were obviously suppressed at some point, right? Where have they been? I mean, this was people that had huge followings, but yet you never saw what they tweeted. Now, all of a sudden, those tweets are showing up, right? I think that's interesting. And frankly, and I said this the other day, I like Elon's mouth. He just lets it fire, man. Just comes right out and says things like this, and people go nuts. You know, I saw today trending, some of the leftists were losing their mind over Mike Lindell, the My Pillow guy, and of course Trump and Elon. Somebody posted a tweet where they called all three, you know, sexist, misogynist, blah, 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 blah. You get the point, right? Tell me what you think, Black and White Network supporters. I thought this was very interesting indeed. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.